Hear ye, hear ye. I am Gene Gray, your tour director for Christmas on the Potomac. We'll be spending 2 days, 1 night at the beautiful Gaylord Hotel at the National Harbor. On day 1, we will be having lunch at the historic Gatsby's Tavern in Alexandria, Virginia. A place where George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson all stayed, and we'll be also doing a small tour of the tavern. We will then be going back to our magnificent Gaylord Hotel, where it's a 19-story glass front that is just with an atrium that is filled with all kinds of trees from around the world, and you should get a real enjoyment out of that. We'll be spending that night. You'll have dinner at the many different restaurants at the Gaylord Hotel, enjoying it in a very relaxing Christmas setting and atmosphere. You will also have an opportunity to ride the National Ferris Wheel, which is located within steps of the Gaylord Hotel. Climbs to really high heights where you can see beautiful views of Washington, D.C. On day 2, you will enjoy a wonderful breakfast along with continued free time and shopping on this very relaxing and enjoyable holiday tour of the Gaylord on the National Harbor. Happy New Year, everybody. The next tour that I'll be discussing is our New Year's Eve trip to Pittsburgh. We have 3 days and 2 nights in this magnificent city. We'll be going up on day 1, the Duquesne Incline, which will take us to beautiful views of Fort Pitt, famous for George Washington and the the French and Indian War back in 1755. And we'll also be able to see beautiful views of the 3 rivers of Pittsburgh, the Ohio, the Monongahela, and the Allegheny. On day 2, that's our big day. That is actually December the 31st. We'll be going to the Heinz Museum in Pittsburgh. Yes, you're right. You will be seeing the largest ketchup bottle in any museum that you'll ever see. The Heinz Museum also has some fantastic sets from the Mr. Rogers Show, which of course is featured in Pittsburgh. We will also be going to the Pittsburgh Botanic Gardens, along with lunch on the famous strip of Pittsburgh. After a few hours of refreshing back at the hotel, we will then start out for our New Year's Eve extravaganza, beginning with an outstanding New Year's Eve dinner at the Hard Rock Cafe of Pittsburgh. That will be followed by a cruise at midnight, and I don't know where we're going to be. We're going to be either on the Monongahela, the Allegheny, or the Ohio River, but we will be somewhere at midnight clinking glasses, wishing everybody a Happy New Year on one of the 3 rivers of Pittsburgh. You will have the opportunity to sleep in on January 1st a little bit before we head home after this fantastic celebration with friends and people that you love with Star. Please join us on our New Year's trip to Pittsburgh this coming December. Thank you for joining me this week as I discuss our Christmas in July tours, and I look forward to seeing you on one of my holiday tours.